What's up, guys? We're back at it again. The Urban Outlaw, Bobby, and we are going to be talking fishing today. As you can see, the Mayflower is in the background, and I got my Frigate 7000 reel, and today we're going to be talking about maintaining a spinning reel so that you can get as much life out of it as possible. Now, these are really simple and easy to maintain. They're relatively pretty bulletproof. If you get above as long as you go above the $100 mark, you're gonna get probably 3 to 5 seasons out of it before it actually craps out on you. On the lower end of these other spinning reels, there's some spinning reels that are $1,000 that'll last you a lifetime, but for the $100 to $300 mark, you're probably going to get 5 years out of them before they start to really kind of take a beating, especially in salt water, because salt and metal do not mix. So let's kind of jump right into this one. And as I said, I got my Frigate 7000 reel. And I'm going to show you guys what you're going to need to do to maintain these reels so that they last you. So first and foremost, we're going to take the drag adjustment off the top. And most of these, they just spin right off. So I'll do that right now and show you. I've already greased this up and oiled this up, so I will just explain to you how I did it. All right, so after you get done spinning your drag adjustment off, it'll just come right off. There it is. So let me show you what we're looking at. And this is what you're going to be seeing when you take your drag adjustment off the top. Now, there's nothing holding this spool down anymore since you took your drag adjustment off the top. So grab it by the top here and just pull it right off. So you can pull that right off the top and set it aside. And now we're going to be looking at the main bearing that this spool rides on. So there's a top part and a bottom part. So the top part is where the spool sits and is held in place, and then the bottom part moves up and down for the bail as it wraps around the spool and puts line back into it. So you're going to need to grease both. So I use the Ardent reel butter. It's pretty thick. A recommendation of mine would be go to like a West Marine if you have it, or your local marine store, and get a marine grade grease, and basically just take your finger and put some on the top, and then underneath this bearing, underneath the middle bearing here, you want to put some on the bottom of that as well. And then when you're finished greasing it, basically just give it a spin and let that move up and down and spread the grease throughout the bearing. So once you do that, you want to come over to your bail. Sorry, guys. You want to come over to your bail and flip it up, and you want to put a couple of drops of grease, I'll show you, on top of the bail here and on top of the bail here, and basically move it back and forth to get oil. So get that oil into the spaces where the bail is controlled, and then set it back in place. Take your spool, that's the bottom side of the spool. You can put a drop of grease in, or like a blob of grease in that place, in the place where the bearing sits. You can also do the same thing for the top. Put a drop of grease there, and then you're going to put it back on top of your reel. So you're just going to let it sit and ride into place. It takes a little bit of adjusting. There you go. It's back into place. Take your drag adjustment and spin it back on top. And then just give it a couple reels. And as you can see, nice and quiet. And that's how you basically keep the salt away from all that metal. Being in salt water is a tough environment, guys. So any bit of help that you can give your equipment, the better. Any bit of help you can give the equipment, the better. So the oiling and greasing of all the moving parts, which are all metal, for the most part, in most of these higher end reels, the parts that should be metal are metal, and metal and salt don't mix. So you have to do the best you can to protect them. But I just wanted to give you guys that quick little video on how to maintain your spinning reels for salt water. And it will definitely extend the life of the reel and protect it against corrosion, so you get your money's worth with what you buy. But thanks again, guys. Once again, Bobby from the Urban Outlaw. I appreciate y'all watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more firearms and fishing videos to come. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. And the Urban Outlaw is out. Peace.